So we already know when it came to Madeline Soto right here that they found her body. She was missing, and it turns out that her mom's boyfriend was actually the cause of her being missing, but also her death. But it seems to be a little more to this case than we know of. Remember, certain suspects try their best to seem as innocent as possible so it can help with their case, so they can plead not guilty and think they can be scot-free here. But when it comes to this case here, we're missing details. We're missing more stuff. This poor girl went through a lot of stuff, suffering in the hands of her mom's boyfriend. Stuff that we don't even know about, stuff that the affidavit actually states, stuff that the police has found out in his phone. Very disturbing, very grotesque and nasty, inappropriate stuff. But moving forward, I want to remind you, in this case, I will be using certain words to dilute the harshness that I wish not to say because of Facebook and YouTube policies. I wish not to be flagged, neither demonetized. But you get what I'm saying. Now, I found out a couple of new things. Also, certain scenarios that might either disgust you or freak you out, because I knew there was something more to this case. Now, there's even rumors, you can check even in the comments of many podcasters besides them, news, stations, articles. People were saying that they believe that the mother has something to do with this case. If not, she knew a little more. Now, I cannot say there, I cannot claim that in Novesity during this true crime podcast. But what I can say that there's something else in this case. I'm going to share a couple of details with you that you're going to be like, I might be on the same boat as you, Nov. Now, do me a big favor. Before we begin this podcast, I want you to hit the follow button on Facebook, hit the subscribe button. If you're brand new, hit that like button. That means a lot. Like, comment, ask a question in the comments. And I want to get to the comments and answer that for you. Or your theories of which you believe more on this case, because there's still a lot of rumors, still a lot of stuff as this remains an open investigation. We learned a lot of details when it came to this poor girl, Madeline Soto, especially when we learned her certain mental state provided from the mother. And it's pretty messed up how someone could actually take advantage of this poor girl. I'm going to share further information with you, especially a couple of updates and breaking news information about poor Madeline. We didn't even finish the interview. What happened with the mother and Stephan himself. We have it. Stephan Sterns. I should have showed it yesterday. I didn't have enough time, but I got a lot to show you today. So stick around, comment, like, and let's jump into it a little bit. Let's start off with a little bit of the mother. But before we begin, I do have locations, and I've tried my best to find this location of where they found her. And I'm going to be digging more today. This is a video of her during her birthday, before her final moments.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
She doesn't seem happy at all, does she? She doesn't seem happy. I just wish this poor baby girl spoke out to her mother on what Stephans was doing to her. If you don't know, what Stephans were doing to her were very inappropriate things. Proof was found in his phone. I can't imagine what else things he'd done to her that was not found on his phone. He SA'd her. The fruit grape her. He did a lot of inappropriate things. And there were things that people were saying, that rumors going around. And I here in Novesity, we get the facts correct, okay? I don't like no fake bull crap here. We got to get proof here. They were saying that she actually did come out to the mother, but the mother didn't believe her or didn't say anything. Now that I don't know. and I cannot confirm that. But what I do know is that this poor little girl was not mentally okay. Even the mother said that. They even said that she was diagnosed with autism, which means that this, as I stated yesterday, this disgusting of a human was violating, at the time, 12-year-old girl. I mean, who knows? 11, 10? Probably more. He has committed a lot of disturbing things. I'm going to get into detail a little later, but I want to get into that video. So let's watch that real quick. I'm going to run that helicopter feed and also locations. And I've been trying to do research as best as I can. I did have a little trouble at the end, but I want to give a big shout out to Breezy, K. Cole, Dez, and Mallory Jane. Thank you for the address. I appreciate that. They helped a lot. Let's get into some details.
24 hours now.
Yeah.
Just about.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Nothing. No word. No text message. No messages anywhere from her. I've looked at all her social medias. I've looked at all her games she could have played with. Any app. No weird conversations. Nothing strange. Everything was conversations with just normal friends or us.
She knows how to get home by herself, as if, like, let's just say, to take a bus or an Uber or something like that. She would know how to get home alone, correct?
I'm not sure. I don't know if she would know how to get home. Maybe, I mean, I'm thinking if someone got in the car with her and if she pointed the way, what roads, she probably could figure out how to get, but like, does she know her full address? I don't think she does.
Which would give me it just puts in my brain that she always comes home with someone.
She always comes home with me.
There's no need for her to really learn. Okay. And you said no time? I think that was everything. All right.
Okay, so let's get into his interview. And why I'm showing this is because I'm talking about just a day before this man got arrested. And this interview shows so much. And you know how important this interview is? We can actually figure out how criminals work, how they act, their persona, aura, character, what have you. This guy put up a performance only from what I've seen yesterday, but I have not fully seen the full interview, what we are about to watch right now. I am sick to my stomach that this guy has the audacity to go on the news, to talk to the general public, to dare sit next to the mother, sleep with. How can you sleep with the mother knowing that her daughter is missing, got murdered by you, and you did the most disgusting thing? Actually, if you want to talk about it, you did things to this girl. You SA'd her. You had CP on your phone. Please, guys, do not say the terminology in the comments of these words. Let people use their brains. I'm not trying to break policy, get demonetized or flagged. I'm trying to, let's use our head for a second. This guy had all this stuff in his phone. And I heard he had more. And I believe it because of what they said during the press conference and looking at the affidavit. And also, here's an update for today, which I'm going to talk about. He actually avoided, I got the article right here. Madeline Soto, suspect Stephan Sterns doesn't show for first court appearance as footage emerges of him tearfully telling local news, "It's hard not to blame myself," on day after girl vanished. And that is exactly where we got this video right now. See, it's all connected into, he showed his face, he's tearfully saying this, but he didn't appear in court today. Oh, you know why? You should be ashamed of yourself. You know why. Wonder what your friends and family are going to say. Your Facebook profile is going to be hindered with so many disgusting messages. I mean, some people might think it's well-deserved because of your character. How dare you go on public television, live? It's disgusting because the things that they found in your phone, which will go public. Oh, of course, that stuff is, let me tell you something. If it'll go public now, it will go public later. We're going to know eventually what was on the phone. I don't think I want to know. I don't want to imagine. I don't want to fill my head with this disgusting stuff that you do. But let me tell you something. In jail, you're going to be well taken care of. I promise that. Now, that's the stories that I do want to know. Let's continue. We're going to play this video. I finally want to know what the heck this guy got to say. I didn't watch it. Golden, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate that. Everybody with the stars, I will read all this in just a second. I kind of want to keep the momentum of what I'm going through, but thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate that very much. I know there's more super chats. Keiko, my guy Keiko, you're always on a roll. She says, hey, Novesity fam, let's get involved. Gotta love her. Thank you so much, Keiko. Amanda with the stars. Keiko, is that you? Keiko, you better stop. Kimberly Bruce with the 1 thou wow. Kimberly Bruce over at Facebook. Jesus, chicken strips. Thank you so much. All right, guys. Thank you, Kimberly. I appreciate that so much. This is the perfect time for you to like, share, guys. We're talking about the case of Madeline Soto because I got more information about her that we're going to share today. Maybe she was pregnant. Karen, I heard that rumor. I cannot say that. But I'm going to talk about these theories that people have been talking about because it is interesting. And let me tell you why. I'm going to blow your mind, and maybe this is going to hook you to stay in this podcast because you might want to hear what I have to say. Right before her birthday, she texted a friend saying that I wish I could live in the woods. And so happened, what did I tell you on yesterday's podcast? They found her in a wooded area, in which I have it right here. How can a girl speak with such accuracy, but yet has a disability, but ends up exactly what she said to her friend? My theory is, you know who'd probably text that? It wasn't Madeline. Madeline didn't probably said that. This poor girl. Somebody else probably took her phone and texted that to her friend. Possibility. We're going to get in today. Let's watch this video. Karen with the $4.99 says, maybe he said he loved her and at 13 they'll run away together. I heard that theory too in a group. But Karen, I can't confirm that. I cannot confirm that. But I'm not knocking anything. I am not knocking anything. Thank you so much for the super chat. Let's get involved.
Questions that
Let's see what he's got to say, guys.
She always comes home with someone.
She always comes home with me.
There's no need for her to really learn. Okay. And you said no time? I think that was everything. All right, the first question is if I can get your first and last name and spell them both out for me.
Stephan Sterns, Stephan Sterns.
All right, so Stephan, you seem very emotional right now. Explain to us.
I dropped her off. Everything looked fine when I drove away. It's the last time we saw her.
What were the conversations that y'all had in the car when you dropped her off?
Not much. She was asleep for most of the way.
She was asleep for most of the way.
Told her have a good day at school when she got out, and I love her. She said thanks, love you too. That was it.
And so where do you think she could possibly be? I mean, this isn't, as I was told, this isn't normal behavior.
This is not normal behavior. She's not the...
I mean, it just puts in my... I was told this isn't normal behavior.
Guys, Give me a quick second. It's doing that thing again, isn't it?
School when she got out, and I love her. She said, thanks, love you too. That was it.
And so where do you think she could possibly be? I mean, this isn't, as I was told, this isn't normal behavior.
This is not normal behavior. She's not the type that would just run off. We don't know where she can be, and we're scared. We just want her home.
Are you, in a sense, blaming yourself?
It's hard not to.
Why?
I dropped her off early. I could have waited longer. She looked okay. She was walking towards the school when I saw her. It was like any other day, so I went on with my day. It's hard not to blame myself.
What has the conversation been with Jen since?
She's been a lot stronger than me. She's been holding it together really well, but it just keeps coming in waves. Just the reality keeps hitting. We don't know where she is. We don't know if she's safe. We're just scared. We just want her home.
What an actor.
Have you, like, literally put boots on the ground, went out?
Yeah, I even went out with the cops where I had dropped her off. And we looked all up and down the road, all along the communities, and there was nothing helpful. None of the cameras were pointing the street. Nothing, which in 2024 was surprising. The church across the street had some cameras, and they mentioned seeing her waiting around in the parking lot for a while before moving on, and that was it. But it was...
What? What is he talking about? This guy is... What? Yo, he sold himself. You're an idiot. You should rot in jail forever. You're an idiot. Why would you go on public television to say things, and if they are watching, they're going to be like, wait, what? No, that didn't happen, or you're wrong, or you already said you dropped her off. You told you love her. They already saw that. They're like, no, you didn't. You were your red flag. You were your red flag. You're an idiot. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. MJ, she says, maybe he drugged her, not sleeping. That's a this guy, yo, I'm not knocking no theories out because he did a lot of stuff that they did not even tell us. They didn't even tell us, y'all. Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. There's a lot of things. Remember, he erased his phone the same day. No, the day that she went missing. He erased his phone. Right here, look. He erased his phone. And he told the cops, I erased the phone the same day by accident. You don't erase your phone the same. Nobody does it. He said, I factory reset it by accident. You cannot do that by accident. Either Apple or Android. You can't accidentally. It'll prompt you to tell you, yo, you sure? Are you sure? Because factory resetting means it is wiped. It's wiped completely. But they still found something. They still found something. This guy he's so stupid. If you want to be a smart criminal, don't say anything. Deanna Peel, I didn't get your super chat, but you text something. You said, how many red flags did the mother overlook? He has priors on his record. He does? I didn't see that. Stephan did do it. He hit the factory reset on his phone. Exactly. Deanna Peel, if I said that right? Exactly. Everybody's understanding in the chat. You guys understand it. But I don't want to talk no more, guys. I'm gonna let it play. My apologies. I'll let it play. Joining gift train. Oh no, here she goes. Keiko's on her. You can't stop her. Her, Breezy, Nicole, DC, Elizabeth, you can't stop them. Keiko, everybody, thank you so much for the super chats. Let's keep going. And thank you guys for the super chats. I really do appreciate that. Ask any questions you guys have. Send super chat so I can display it while he talks, okay? If you want.
Waiting around in the parking lot for a while before moving on, and that was it. But it was grainy. It was grainy footage and not much else.
Does it seem like she walked west, east?
They said in the direction of the school. I'm not sure what that is.
What was the language? Not language verbally, body language. When you dropped her off, did she seem happy? Was she like, I'm going to meet my friends?
Happy. She had a happy weekend. She just turned 13. She had a 13th birthday party. She was happy that we were all together here, and she's just very happy. She was a happy kid. She's very sweet. She's a very sweet girl. She brings a lot of joy to us, and we just not knowing.
So the unknown is killing you.
Yeah, it's like our whole world is upside down. Not feeling her presence here is... I'm sorry. It's hard.
Oh no, you're fine. Don't need to apologize. What do you want our viewers to know when they see this?
She's a sweetheart. She's a very sweet, kind girl. Just please be nice to her. Bring her home if you find her. Tell her that we love her. Wherever she is, I hope she's okay.
I mean, if someone were to come in contact with her and you gave me her diagnoses, would it be easy to approach her without any like agitation or anything?
Yeah. She's a good kid. She's a good kid.
If you can sum up in one complete sentence, waking up, getting ready to drop her off at school, dropping her off at school, to now speaking to me after talking to the police about her being missing for over 24 hours right now. In one complete sentence, what would that be?
A living nightmare. It's a living nightmare. Day started off like any other. And I just want to wake up and just get hit with waves of the reality just it's setting in. As soon as it got dark last night, we started falling apart because we knew it wasn't going to come to an end. And now we're going on 24 hours and still nothing. Just conflicting reports here and there. People say they see this or that. None of it's conclusive and none of it's helpful.
So full of
We
yourself.
just want a baby girl back.
Tom, any questions?
No, I'm good.
Thank you.
Just get you to hold it there for me.
I just want my baby girl back.
She's a very
I just want my baby girl back. The man that brutally took her life away. He had the audacity to go live on television to do this. Add to cart. Thank you so much. And BGK, thank you guys so much. You guys are crazy on YouTube. Thank you guys so much. Achilles said, this guy is a freak, man. He needs to be a pop. He needs to get popped. That's more like it. Thank you, Achilles. Morning Rain with the 5 super chat says, on it, choo choo. You guys are wild on YouTube. YouTube is wild today. This guy, you know, Denise Brown said an interesting comment over at YouTube. Thank you guys for the super chats. I appreciate that. You know, I have a question for the mom. Mom, did you know that the boyfriend factory reset and you couldn't see that as a red flag? You know, I get it that we now know that she is found deceased. So sad. But if he had all this disgusting material in his phone, being his girlfriend or wife, why didn't you have access to this? That would be a red flag. You can see it on her birthday party, mama, that your daughter, something is wrong. Look at her face. Look, she's in pain. She's not talking to nobody. YouTube, if y'all don't stop these choo-choos, oh my, what is going on? I can't keep up. If you had I see the comment is redacted. Please don't be afraid to comment, guys. Let me know what you guys got to say. I would appreciate that. Jamie also says in her super chat, add to the Oscar goes exactly, and the Oscar goes to him. Anne Marie with the super chat says, been watching you for a while. I appreciate your passion. Anne Marie, thank you so much for the super chat. I have to have passion. This girl did show struggling signs, but I can see how it can somehow contradict when trying to know, because if she has mental disability, how can one understand if she's not expressive to that? We don't know her personally. The mother does. And now I want you to take a look of how she acts with her father. And this was taken, she seems so happy. Oh my gosh, would you look at this? What happened, man? Jesus Christ, man. Oh my God, I can't believe what that father's going through right now. That man must be going through so much pain, he doesn't even want to make a public appearance. He doesn't. Let's go into the breaking news information about why Stephan didn't appear in court today. There's more. I know there's more. But I don't know how can a 12-year-old girl at the time send her friend a text message saying how much she wants to disappear into the woods. And it actually just magically happens. Let me tell you something. It seems to me that this guy had some form of a plan. You put on an act for all of us. If you were brave enough, because you had the cojones to go on television to put on this act, people who show signs of this performance will go to the great lengths to try to put themselves as not being part of the problem. I am not surprised, and I wouldn't be if I found out you went through her phone to send text messages to show that she just ran away and disappeared because she was found in a wooded area. What 12-year-old girl would randomly say, I want to move to a wooded area? Why a wooded area? Why in a place where she actually was found, in which you disposed her body of? That's too much of a coincidence. The only people that I know who would do that is people who act like this.
Very sweet, kind girl. Just please be nice to her. Bring her home if you find her. Tell her.
Unbelievable. And it's disgusting. What's my slogan that I always say, guys? Eye for an eye. Put that in the comments. How about that?
That we love her.
Sick son of a... You sick. You're twisted. And trust me, what's coming for you in jail? Oh, Keiko said DJ Khaled and another one.
Another one.
You marked the soundboard, Keiko. I didn't do that. You did. Keely Field with 100 stars says, mom equals accomplice. What's her interrogation? Okay, I don't know. Guys, usually in this case, like when I was with Savannah Soto, I knew the mom has something to do with this case. But in this case, I cannot, and for legal purposes, cannot say that the mom has something to do with this. Even showing signs... I cannot say that she's an accomplice toward this. I cannot say it. Phil, like I said, my podcast, you get freedom of speech in the chat. Just make sure you say speculation, theory. We don't claim something that's fact in which we don't have proof of. But I cannot say it because...
Every store in that vicinity, a gas station, church.
It just seems authentic to me, in my opinion. But like I always say, never put a stamp on something for sure. You never know, okay? All right, let's go into this breaking news information about why did he miss his court date? But sorry, you guys got me stuttering. But before I do, a real question is, where was the mom when Maddie was being... Oh, that's a good... Oh, Des, if you would have put that as a super chat, I could have put that on the screen. I can't put that on the screen. Des said a very good question. She said, question is, where was the mother during the middle of all this S-aid, if you know what that means? Please don't type it in the comments. Try to use what, she was being S-aid. Where was the mom? He had multiple videos. I'm just so surprised. How did he get away with this for so long? How long did he do this for? And did the girl ever say anything? Was there any indication, any proof? How was he able to get away with this? He only didn't get away with this was because she was deceased by his hands. If he didn't committed homicide act towards her, if he didn't murder her, this probably would have still been going on. The only poor way for this girl to be relieved of this pain was to be released. And it sounds dramatic, but it's true. It just pisses me off. It's disgusting. Mrs. Maverick says, choo-choo for the... Mrs. Maverick, thank you for the super chat. Right on, Mrs. Maverick in the chat. Nicole Holder for the one gifted sub. Congratulations, Jen. Nicole Holder gifted you a sub. Let's see what happened here.
Just one day after the body of 13-year-old...
Oh, guys, before I do me real quick. We got, excuse me, guys. We have 1,600 people watching over at YouTube, but only 300 likes. YouTube, can you do me a big favor and hit that like button for me? I would appreciate that so much. Thank you so much, YouTube. Even if you're on TV, you can still do it on your controller or any device. You can hit the like button. That would push this information, as I work so hard to get this out to the public, to also help mothers understand you cannot trust every boyfriend with your child. Fathers, you too. Fathers, you too. Be very careful. Protect your kids, no matter how good they seem. Because now this mother only didn't lose her daughter. A father lost his daughter. A father who seems to be keeping his daughter so happy. She's lost, and he lost that. Please share this information out on Facebook too. Tag one person, like. That gets the algorithm pumping up for me, okay? Thank you, guys. I'll shut up. I'll stop talking. Let's play the footage.
Maddie Soto was found. The prime suspect in her disappearance was a no-show in court today. Thanks for joining us at 5. I'm Manny Martinez. Stephan Sterns waived his first appearance before a judge this morning for the second time in just a span of a few days. He's now facing sexual battery and child pornography charges, but has not so far yet been charged in Maddie's death. Fox 35's Matt Trezza explains why more charges could be on the way.
Stephan Sterns was a no-show for his first appearance in Osceola County Court. His lawyer didn't even want the judge reading out the charges.
Stephan Sterns, or Stephan...
Your Honor, at this time, I am going to waive Mr. Sterns' appearance. I'm also going to waive the reading of these charges. Mr. Sterns is aware of what he's been arrested for.
At the first appearance, Sterns faced charges including sexual battery and possession of material depicting sexual performance by a child. Sterns had voluntarily handed his phone to investigators who managed to recover photos and videos that they called disturbing. Investigators say he's also the prime suspect in Maddie Soto's disappearance. Search teams finally recovered Maddie's body Friday evening after an exhaustive search through the woods in Osceola County. The judge said Sterns would stay behind bars.
Understood, sir. You got 0 bond and 24 CF 632. Good luck to you.
Orange County deputies have turned over the case to Kissimmee police. Sheriff John Mina says they have proof Sterns tried to cover his tracks after Maddie's death.
We have video evidence that shows Stephan Sterns discarding items in a dumpster in that apartment complex in Kissimmee at 7:35 on Monday, February 26. Video evidence.
Okay. You already know in these images, I'm going to say something to you, okay? They have video evidence that she was deceased in the car. And it was in the morning. He never dropped her off. I don't know what, in my mind, if it was in the morning, I don't understand how did he do this in a way where he was able to do this in the morning? Where was the mother? Was it in the car? Was it not in the car? They have the footage of him in the car while she was there, and she was lifeless. Let me say this. I want to be careful with my words here. She was lifeless. If this was early morning, and she had her school clothes with her backpack, it was the initial intent of to send her off to school. Something must have happened between the time of when she entered the car and them on their way to school. Something took place. Now, I am not sure, and I cannot confirm, but I don't believe so, that he took her lifeless body into the car. But it was between these 2 points of when this guy, right now, you already know what's in the car. I don't have to spell it out for you. Let's use our heads. But he did something. He wanted something, or whatever his motive. It's probably sick. We already know. He's a sick SOB. And now I just learned that he didn't have any video footages. This sick man took pictures. 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 I should have to spell it out to you. Pictures. That is sick. He took pictures, which means that he had to perform a certain way and act in order to take a photo. Do you understand what I'm telling you? He had to sit there and take the photo. It's not video. Video is one thing where you can move around. He had to make sure it was correct for him to have. Is what I'm telling you. This sick one. Which shows that this guy has been doing this. It's just, I'm getting pissed off talking about this story. Give me 5 minutes in a room with him. 5 minutes. 5. He started grooming the girl not long after meeting the mother. He's going to get two. Okay. Thank you for the super chat. And I do believe that 100%. I don't know how long their relationship was, but these are questions that I wish, like, this is why I wish I need to be on the field, because ask these questions to the mother. Identify the root of this issue. Shit, this could help other mothers out there. You know what I'm saying? How many times we covered a story like this in 2 weeks? Elijah, Audrey, now this case. Holy chicken strips. I mean, how much? Nicole Holder says, Novesity Nation. Thank you so much, Nicole Holder. I appreciate that. Yes, I want to take a time out to say shout out to everyone that's watching. You are part of Novesity Nation, as Nicole Holder says. Thank you so much. Hit the like and share, and I appreciate that. Send Craig, he'll go. Mark says over at Facebook, this is out of bounds for Craig, but I appreciate that. Shout out to Craig. I hope you're having a good day, brother. Bond and Beyov says, new sub. I love the way you cover this speculation. There is something off with the mom. I hope she did not know anything. A lot of people are saying that. I am not saying that, but a lot of people are saying that. If you would like, I will start another poll to ask everyone this question. Actually, you know what? Stay involved in this podcast. I'm going to ask you the question again, and I'll tell you the results. I am not saying that, but people are. And, you know, freedom of speech reigns here. So let people. Thank you so much. I appreciate the super chat, by the way, above. Thank you. JPL with the 3. Thank you so much. I appreciate the super chat. You guys are so kind. Thank you. Breezy says, bring it back, y'all. Breezy, what do you mean? You know what? I don't even want to ask because Breezy don't play. Breezy don't play. Let's continue this. So, I want to stick on track here. This was the car when he threw away the items, and it was the early mornings. Listen very closely to what the reporter says. Remember, the reporters at the station, including me, are the bridge between the detectives in this case and you. Pay attention. Diana says, thanks for all you do, Nove. Thank you so much. And I appreciate you, Diane. Thank you. Breezy says, Breezy, you are correct, Breezy. You are correct. Thank you so much, Breezy and K. Cole. Thank you, guys.
So that shows Stephan Sterns discarding items in a dumpster in that apartment complex in Kissimmee at 7:35 on Monday, February 26. Detectives later recovered Madeline's backpack and her school-issued laptop from that dumpster. At 8:19, we have evidence that shows Stephan Sterns returning to the complex, and Madeline was visible in that vehicle.
Okay. So I was right on that aspect, that it was the intent of her actually taking her to school. She had the laptop. FYI, hey, doofus, it's a laptop that can also be pinged depending if it has rapid connection to Wi-Fi. Thank God I know about electronics, if you didn't know that. So your phones, especially today's modern technology, it's always looking for a signal consistently, always. So he had the laptop. He threw it away, her backpack. Now that we know, yes, the intent was to go to school. Oh no. You know what this sounds like? A theory, speculation. It sounds like, and she left her phone at home. It sounds like he was trying to get his way with her before school, and she didn't want to. He had no motive, he had no other motive. That was his thing. That's what he did to her. That was his thing. That's what he did to her. This poor girl. That's what this sounds like. On the way to school. Oh my God, because the mother's at home. He didn't just drag her body. She did already prepared for school already. The mother was, oh shit. Oh shit. That makes so much sense, chat. I just thought about this. Motherfucker. Oh, you sick bastard.
In that vehicle, we believe she was already dead at that time.
Former Orlando Police Chief Orlando Rolone says Sterns may have thought he could fool investigators.
This is a perfect example of someone who probably thought, I can get away with this. And unfortunately, everything is pointing at the fact that he has now been caught for the murder of this child.
Kissimmee police say at this time they aren't releasing any further updates on the case. In Kissimmee, Matt Trezza, Fox 35 News.
He was so afraid that he could not. He couldn't. He just couldn't bear to show up in court. You're embarrassed because you showed your face in public enough. That's why. It's embarrassing for you, isn't it? Darcy Miller with a two super chat says, you should check Gray Hugh interview with friend. Send me the link. I'll check it out during my downtime. Amanda, thank you so much, Amanda. I appreciate the super chat. Golden again. Guys, YouTube, chill out with the super chats. You guys are wild tonight. You guys won. Super chat. You guys are crazy with this. I'm a survivor. Moms work with kids feel they are at fault. Moms didn't want to believe, especially when it's easier to blame ADHD and autism for Maddie's accusations. my seizure medications were the excuse. Interesting. I want to ask I would love to interview the mother. I would love to ask her some questions. I would love to. And thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate that. You guys are wild tonight. Didn't law enforcement say they saw her on video towards the school that morning? So okay, so let's actually go back. That's a very good question. Hold on real quick. I want to go to a video. What is this? Is this it? There was a video. It had so much detail on it, indicating that Madeline, like, it was seen that she was already in the car. But why would he say that she fell asleep in the car? He said that because she was lifeless in the car. It's kind of like an alibi. He's trying to say, they're probably going to know that she was deceased in the car. What can I say as a backup to say that, you know? He tried to cover his tracks. That's why she said she fell asleep in the car. He's trying to cover his tracks. But doofus Artard over here didn't know that there's more. I mean, we live in 2024. CCTV. Everybody has phones, multiple cameras, businesses with cameras. The guy was caught throwing stuff away. He went back to the complex. How can you do that? Why would you do that? Why? I mean, why do it to this poor girl in general? This poor girl trusted you as a family. You're not her biological dad. You're not. This timeline, somebody pinned this to me. I think it was Breezy, I do believe, or Keiko. I do give them credit. Also, Dez in the chat. You guys are incredible. Thank you. This is a timeline and her birthday, the 25th, the Sunday. Maddie driven to school by her mom's boyfriend, which, you know, it's true, but she wasn't dropped off. And it's at 8:30. That time is you know what? Let me not show this because I don't. This is why I'm very skeptical about going by people's timeline. I should just create my own. Check the first interview with the mom. I did. I showed that on the podcast yesterday here at Novesity. I did show that. Stephan Sterns, a suspect in missing Florida teen's death, appeared in court, but he didn't. And hold on real quick. This was, oh, yes.
35 News at 5.
We are now confident that she is dead.
The search for 13-year-old Maddie Soto takes a devastating turn as the prime suspect sits behind bars.
Stephan, where's Maddie? Did you hurt her?
Fox 35 was the only station there today when Stephan Sterns was transferred to the Osceola County Jail.
Where was Maddie last seen? Why aren't you helping her mother and her family?
The sheriff now believes Maddie was never dropped off at school on Monday.
We believe she was already dead at that time.
By the way, guys, I did get breaking news about 30 minutes ago. I want to break this news to everybody right now because this is what we do. We talk about true crime. There was a grenade found in Times Square, New York City, in a car that was next to protesters. I want to break that. I want to share that with you. We could probably talk about it after this case, or maybe I can make a live for members only. It's up to you guys, however you want to do it. But a grenade has been found where I live. Go figure, New York City. A grenade has been found in Times Square in the back of an Uber driver's passenger seat. Back of an Uber driver's car where he holds passengers, and it was close to a protest. I will talk about that after this. Let's still talk about this case because this is important.
Tonight, Fox 35 is live with team coverage on the search for Maddie Soto's body.
And we begin with
with some breaking news at this hour. That search has law enforcement walking through the woods near St. Cloud at this hour. This is the view from Skyfox flying high over the scene.
I'm showing you this footage because this was the helicopter footage that I'm going to cross-reference you with all of the destinations that I found of his route and where the body was found. Now, I have been working on this for so long, but I got 3 locations. We're going to get involved. Let me play this for a little bit, and then you're going to understand. I'm creating a scenario story for you so you can understand.
On Knowltree Road near Old Hickory Road.
Right now, the sheriff thinks the key to finding Maddie's body is by talking to people who saw this car on Monday that was in the area where they're searching now. Thanks for joining us. I'm Hannah McKenzie.
And I'm John Brown. Detectives believe Maddie Soto's body was in the car and Stephan Sterns was driving around. And now they need your help. All right, take a good look once again. Here's the car. It's a silver 2010 Lincoln. Sterns was seen driving it in 2 areas between 1 and 2:30 p.m. near St. Cloud in Osceola County. All right, check out the map of the locations here. Reports show that he was on 192 and Old Hickory Tree Road and Knowltree Road and Old Hickory Road. They believe that he had a flat tire somewhere around there and was changing it in that area. Fox 35's Manny Martinez is in the alert center with a look at the search today. Manny.
John, this video that you're about to see showing the search, a massive law enforcement present between multiple agencies. It is something to look at because you see just how thick some of that brush is that investigators are combing through.
So, do you see this house? Do you see this house? This is the point that I'm trying to make right here. This house, she was discovered, I do believe, correct me if I'm not mistaken, this is very difficult to find for certain people because they keep this disclosed. The only people that would know about it who lived there. And I'm trying to find this location as best as I can, everybody. And it's really tough, but I think I have it kind of narrowed down.
Let's show you from...
By the way, if you have any information, please DM it to me on Facebook or post it on Discord under the Madeline Soto section of either addresses that they discuss. I still would like to talk about that. There is some details in here that we need to talk about the prime suspect, which is him. But it seems to go into more than just the interview he did. It talks about a little bit of motive. That is what nobody knows about. So we're going to talk about that. Okay, so look at the map here, right? Suspect dumped backpack and computer near the complex. Boom. Here it is right here. Let's go to... Oh, no. Oh, I got it. Oh, shit. Oh, no. I had it. Okay, there we go. Okay. So this is the route that we are going with. So they live at 4012 Santa Maria Drive. We are talking about this location. Him dumping the evidence that they found at the nearby location where the dumpster is. Came around here. Now we're going to the middle school, right? So okay, so now I see how he had to. That's why the mother didn't understand the question. It's not that she didn't understand. She didn't answer it accordingly because the reporter says, do you think your daughter knows the way home? And she says, maybe. I'm not too sure. And I can see why. Look at this route. So this is the middle school. He said he dropped her off there. Actually, you know what? Let me get the image. I can actually give you images. Holy shit. I didn't think about that. Let's actually go to the ground. We're going to get involved. That's what we're going to do. Because I showed the location on yesterday's podcast where I was in the street of, hold on. Sorry, guys, give me 1 second. I'm just trying to get there for you. There we go. Booyah. There we go. Okay. Oh. Drop her off at the church. He is creepy. I think he's done more than just Maddie's. You think so? Love your podcast. Howard, I love you. Thank you, Howard. All right. So I am trying to go in the field in person of every destination he went through route. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to create the drive route for you. So the school, the home, coming down here, 44-minute drive. And then here we go. Old Hickory. You know what? We're gonna duplicate this as well. We're gonna duplicate this as well. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just go to that address specifically. I probably should have had this prompt up already. My apologies. And there we go. So she was at this location. Oh, it was okay. It was behind that house where we talked about. So now if we go here with the school, he drove here, and then we go to this location. There it is. Okay, now this is making perfect sense.
Agencies, it is something to look at because you see just how thick some of that brush is that investigators are combing through. So let's show you from Skyfox one more time. And we've gotten confirmation just within the past 20 minutes.
My apologies. It's these advertisers. Give me 1 second. It's an ad.
And this video is that fresh as well, that it is the city of St. Cloud, as well as Kissimmee, the Orange County Sheriff's Office, and the Osceola County Sheriff's Office.
And thank you for the
they
super
are
chat.
the 4 agencies that were out there investigating. They are looking for clues, looking for the body of 13-year-old Madeline Soto, and then they
Someone's Ring camera picked up while throwing her book in the church dumpster. Thank you for that super chat. I appreciate that. I got to get that church location. The mom laughed during the interview. That makes me mad. Oh, she laughed during the interview. What? When was this? She laughed during the interview. I didn't see. I got to see that. That is why I said I wasn't sure the accuracy, but I can create those for you for cases. Breezy, I'm sorry. Create what? I'm so sorry. I'm back in the chat. Do you mind telling me again, Breezy, if you don't mind? I'm so sorry.
tell us that they will also be doing this until they find her body for the remainder of the weekend. So the St. Cloud Police Department posting online this information in regards to the prime suspect in this case, that is Stephan Sterns, saying the Kissimmee Police Department is looking for anyone who may have doorbell or security camera video footage from February 26th of Stephan Sterns driving his silver Lincoln MKZ. That's that car that we have shown you now multiple times with a license plate. IYLL82, that being in the area of US 1.
Wait a minute. Hold on. I don't remember this part. Somebody just said something. What is your name? Member Detra Ed. Detra Ed. Wait a minute. Detra Ed made a comment. Wait a minute. Detra Ed. Chat. Detra Ed. Where did you? I did not know that. Hold on. Where's Detra Ed? Detra Ed said this. I need to know if you know for a fact, guys. Let's not assume, but I didn't know this piece of information. Detra Ed said this. Maddie's mother, Jen Soto, said surveillance video shows Maddie hanging out in a church parking lot on February 26th. That is Friday. No, that's not. That's Monday. After being dropped off for school, but she never made it inside. That's the day that she went missing. Is that, where was that? Where did you hear? What video? Show me that video. Detra Ed, can you please? $630 more subs to go. Oh, Breezy, thank you. You're so sweet, Breezy. Breezy, thank you so much. Yes, the mom's sister, I believe, saw the video. Not mom. I saw. Yeah, you see, this is what I'm talking about. I don't want to go by what other podcasters say because that could be incorrect information. Good job, Breezy. I see it. Yeah, you see, see, the response that I get is I heard it on another podcast.
192.
You know, I know you heard it, but like in this studio, we actually like, I look for the interview. I write it down on my notes. I highlighted it. If I didn't hear it, I don't know about it. So like someone told me a piece of information that the mother did, like, you know, she was in on it. And I told the person, you know, where did you find that information? They said, oh, I heard about it. I can't go based on, I hear about it. I have to go based on, you have proof of it, you know? Because I have thousands of people watching me and they depend on accurate information. And that is exactly, I'm very reliable. You know what I'm saying? So if you find that video that probably that podcaster saw, send it to me and I would appreciate that. So it turns out that the middle school is right next to that church. And he dumped the items. But he went back to the complex. That's not far off. So you mean to tell me that this man was so, you see this circle, the complex and this is a how many minute drive this is? Hold on real quick. Let's actually go on a mission as if we're driving from the house. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. So let's take a drive. We're going to start off at the home. And from the home, okay. So this is actually making more sense. I understand this now. It's 45 miles. I see this now. Dude, I got a lot of addresses. So this is the church. We got it. Here it is. All right. So, okay. Okay. So it was the church. It was the interview we saw. It was the first initial interview, correct? Okay. Oh, Breezy, that what you was talking about. Yeah, Breezy, if you can, that'd be great. You got my full permission. It was the other interview. Guys, I'm pulling up that interview right now. Hold on real quick.
Kissimmee, where the family lives, is being held overnight by the Orange County Sheriff's Office.
Sending us photos to see if anything there looks familiar and like her personal belongings, and nothing is hers. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure where to go from here. I'm just contacting the news to get the word out, to get some help, because I'm desperate. I'm a wreck right now.
So you think that she's been taken against her will?
I do think so, yes. She crossed the street and walked to school, what we thought walked to school. My boyfriend who drove her to school drove away at that point.
Wait, what?
Jen, go ahead and tell us what's going on with Maddie.
Well, Monday morning, we took her to school. We dropped her off close to school, across the street from a church, which is it's right next to the school.
Wait.
Monday morning, we took her to school. We dropped her off close to school, across the street from a church, which is it's right next to the school.
How can you say that? Wait, Mama.
Monday morning, we took her to school. We dropped her off close to school, across the street from a church, which is it's right next to the school. She crossed the street and walked to school, what we thought walked to school. My boyfriend who drove her to school drove away at that point. It was seen on video footage that she hung out in the parking lot of the church for a few minutes.
There's no fucking way. There is no way. Wait a minute. What the hell? Wait the fuck. Hold on. Wait a minute. Yo, I know I'm not bugging. I know I'm not bugging. I know I'm not bugging. Sheriff said Maddie was deceased at 8:19 a.m. Can I get that affidavit? Can somebody send that to me? I would appreciate it. Oh, no, I think I have it. Breezy, right? Breezy, you sent that to me. Yeah. All right. Hold on. I got to get this. I got to get this right. I strongly believe that the mother has nothing to do with this at all. She's suffering right now, but hold on. That statement doesn't make sense though. I'm trying help. Okay. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute, chat. Hold on, chat. You're driving me nuts. You guys are literally driving me nuts right now. Hold on. I need somebody to fill me the hell in. What the hell is going on here? Hold on. Let me hear this again. Let me hear the words. It's not for her saying. She's probably just saying because of what her boyfriend is saying. It's a possibility, you know? It's probably what, hold on, I'm bugging out right now. I don't, Dion with the 199 says she's going what the boyfriend told her. That's basically what I just said. Yeah, that probably. Brandon Gaming says, I sent you the other interview in Discord. She corrected herself. He did, and she is laughing at a parrot in the background. Where you sent that video at? You guys, where's that video? Wait, what is going on here? Chat, this case is going to drive me nuts, bro. Guys, okay, I know people are sending me JLR Investigates. I don't watch him. There's a reason why. I'm not a fan, respectfully to him. But I personally don't want any information coming from his channel over here. Respectfully. I'm saying nicely. God bless him. Much love. But I don't affiliate myself with him for a personal reason. If you was watching me since Gabby Petito, you would know why. But respectfully, I don't have any information. Okay, hold on real quick. Where is that part when people were saying that let me just listen to this.
Across the street. It's right next to the school.
There's no way.
She crossed the street and walked to school, what we thought walked to school.
No, I know he's in here.
My boyfriend who drove her to school.
If he's in my chat, respectfully, but personally, JR, I cannot have any information, brother, from you respectfully. I cannot. There's a reason for it. And I just can't. Respectfully, I respect you as a podcaster. God bless you. Much love. But I cannot have any information, brother. I can't. Thank you very much, man.
Towards the school. But she never made it. That walk and that was around 9 a.m. when she got up. she never made it to school after that. It's right next to the school. I don't know why she didn't make it. I don't know if something happened on her walk along the way or if she got taken.
But why is she speaking? No way. No, I think, chat, I think that she might be speaking for the boyfriend. I know, guys, you guys are telling me that she's lying, she's iffy. I cannot say that for legal purposes. For legal purposes, I cannot say that. I cannot say that. But you guys were right. She did say that.
Hung out in the parking lot of the church for a few minutes and then got up and walked towards the school.
What? She said it, but like as if, hold on.
Parking lot of the church for a few minutes and then got up and walked towards the school. But she never made it that walk and that was around 9 a.m. when she got up.
It wasn't. It was 8:31 a.m. What the frig is going on, bro?
She never made it to school after that. It's right next to the school. I don't know why she didn't make it. I don't know if something happened on her walk along the way or if she got taken, but she never made it.
Guys, this is speculation, by the way. This is speculation. I'm not...
Like any of her friends, has she been active on any social media?
She hasn't been active on social media, none of her chats, none of her games. We did contact all her friends. None of them had seen her Monday or heard from her. Yeah, there's no update.
What the hell, bro?
And I have to ask this, and I know I hate doing it, but is she the type that would run away? Has this happened in the past or anything? Has she ever threatened to run away?
Never. She's never ever mentioned anything like this before, and she's not the type to want to do this. She did accidentally leave her phone on Monday, which is kind of normal for her. She's got ADHD and very forgetful. So she left her phone at home, so there's no way to trace her.
Wait a minute. Yo, y'all completely... Who's reading y'all comments? Nobody care. What? Hold on. All right, hold on. There's a lot of super chats going on in the chat. Give me 1 second, guys. Hold on real quick. Somebody said, okay, Mel said this is behavior or guilt. The fear she knows, says Mel over at YouTube. Danielle, thank you so much, Danielle. I appreciate that super chat. Hold on, I got to catch up on super chats, guys. My apologies. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay, Breezy. I know. I know. I know. The police have video he took that shows she was deceased in the car. They also, but we had that time frame. You see, guys, that's what I'm saying, is that she was already deceased in the car. She was deceased in the car. This is the part that I'm having difficulty with. It's the fact that she was deceased in the car. They know that they confirmed she was deceased in the car, correct? If she's deceased in the car, she grabs her stuff, enters the car. He said she fell asleep in the car, but the mother is saying that she was in the parking lot. What was she doing in the parking lot?
And walked to school, what we thought walked to school. And walked to school parking lot of the church for a few minutes.
A few minutes, but that's not true, Mom. Where did you get that information? Somebody in the chat says she corrected herself. The mom is retelling what he told her. That's what I want to believe, but she said something. Okay. I'm going to go with that. 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 Holy shit. This is wild, bro. I didn't know that he, let me listen to this part.
I just, there was no moment in that evening from when she got home from the party that she had her phone or had the laptop. She went straight to getting ready and went to bed. So I know she didn't have any conversations with anyone. She didn't make plans with anyone. I didn't see any of that.
Okay. Guys, I still don't believe the mom had. I know people are saying that she does. Yeah, I believe she has something to do with it. I don't believe that. I don't. People are telling me to read the affidavit. Okay, let's redo that real quick. I'm not trying to step over no one's toes, guys. I just want to be thorough here. That's all. I just want to be thorough. I want to get things correct, all right? All right, hold on real quick. Emergency warrant officers. The location of the suspect. Okay, all right, here we go. Affidavit for arrest warrant. All right, state of Florida. Digitally appears affidavit. Who makes the affidavit? Okay, so he is the Detective Brian Moore. Okay, so that's him. Sworn law enforcement. Okay, so he is the person of the affidavit. So there's always an individual who signs off. He is the affiant, is what they say. Your affiant, in the course of his or her official duties, has come to investigate. Guys, I am talking to someone who is a New York City police officer. He is a friend, and he is actually giving me some crucial information that I cannot say. He is a former New York City police officer who is giving me some intel, not illegally, but as his uniform, as once he was. And he's giving me some intel on the case. So everything he has been saying has been consistent to what I've actually been telling you, that if they cleared her, it's for a reason. You have your opinions. That's perfectly fine. I just don't believe that the mother had something to do with it. It's just my belief. It can change depending on what we find. We're going to go over this. But he also told me that if the boyfriend committed these acts, it's basically what I said. So what I asked him was, they only found out he committed these acts when she was deceased and found evidence tied towards him. So he said that he could have been doing this for a while. So he probably could have been SAing her, abusing her for a while. And it is a pattern. So it's just sad. It breaks my heart. It breaks my heart. That sucks, man. Okay. Your affiant, of course, on February 26, 2024. Okay, let's make this bigger for everyone to read. Okay. Should I do it like this? Nah, let's do it like this. All right, your affiant. We already went through this, but hold on real quick. Okay, 200 hours were reported missing by her mother. The mother advised her daughter's stepfather. Okay, the mother's advised her daughter's stepfather, Stephan Sterns, picked her up from home and dropped her off at Hunters Creek. 13. The mother then went to pick up blank from school at dismissal and learned she never showed up to school. An interview was conducted, obviously redacted, Stephan Sterns, who advised he picked up and dropped off her in front of Peace Unite. Okay, so this is the preschool. Okay, now I'm understanding this. All right. Which was down the street from the school. Oh, that was the church. Okay. At 8:40 hours. So that is what he said. Okay. Hunters Creek Middle School begins class at 9:30. A license plate reader captured Stephan's vehicle with Florida tag IYLL82 driving blank. We know who. It's redacted because she's a minor. Let's use our thinking hats. She's a minor, so it's redacted. During the interview with Stephan, he provided consent to search his phone. However, he stated had accidentally performed a factory reset on his phone on February 26, 2024. The same day, redacted, you know who, went missing. Let's continue. After an extensive canvass of the area and interviews with blank's family and friends, redacted, you know who, it was unusual for blank to be dropped off down the street from the school and not stay in communication with the families and friends. That contradicts with the phone that the mother says, because it says here, it was unusual for blank, you know who's redacted, to be dropped off down the street from school and not stay in communication with the family and friends. Not staying in communication with the family and friends states that she will and she should and commonly has her phone. So that shuts down what that was said about her phone, which that confuses me. Let's continue. Upon reviewing the contents of Stephan's phone, several images and videos were located which depicted blank. Okay. All right. Hold on real quick. Before I read this, it's going to get a little bit, everyone, it's going to get a little bit sensitive here, okay? All right. It's going to get, okay, from here on out, I'm going to try because I don't want to get flagged or demonetized. So I'm going to use words, okay? I'm going to ask you guys to not use any substitution of these words, all right? I just want to be very, Amber, thank you so much for the 100 stars. I appreciate you. Love your videos, watching. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I don't want to say trigger warning because I'm not going to use some of these words. Damn it, I didn't know it was going to be that bad. All right. Evidence, and she read that. Why are you not talking to JR? No, JLR, whatever. I have nothing against him. He's perfectly fine. I just wish not to work with him. That's all. I see your comment. I read it. God bless him. I'm glad he's doing work that I'm doing, but I just wish that not to, do any work with him. That's it. I'm not saying he's a terrible person. He's good. Bless his heart. Bless his heart. But I just wish to not. Trigger warning, yes. Okay. All right. So let me read it to you. I'm not even going to show it. Upon reviewing the contents, please, YouTube, hit the like button. YouTube, we just need 60 more likes. I would appreciate that. Facebook, we just need 30 more shares, and we'll be done. All right. Upon reviewing the contents of Stephan's phone, several images and videos were located which depicted retracted name, bosoms, down area, and back area opening as the focal point of pictures and videos. So chest area, back door, front door. There were also pictures and videos depicting excuse me, give me 1 second. There were also pictures and videos depicting this person's down door and mouth being penetrated by you-know-what. As such, the files depicted of the performance of the individual, your affiant has probable cause to believe Stephan was in possession of this material depicting that specific performance of that person. It should be noted the individual, this is ridiculous. I'm really going to read this. It should be noted his downstairs observed entering the individual had distant markings on it, which is consistent of the bright pinkish skin below the head of the you-know-what until approximately a quarter of the length down the shaft of something. Several other pictures capturing this distinct pattern were observed on the phone. So basically, they look at the pictures and videos and they notice that his downstairs match his downstairs physical. Several other pictures captured the distinct, okay. As your affiant was reviewing the photos and videos, I was observing several different pieces of clothing to include pattern underwear, shirts, blankets, and sheets. And it is this big patch that is blanked out for some reason, and it's probably for a good reason. Based on the totality of the circumstances, your affiant has probable cause to believe Stephan committed blank battery. And this is him. Sorry, guys. This kind of rubbed me the wrong way a little bit. I didn't. I thought this was the one that I read yesterday. This was actually different. I didn't read this. We got to stay focused. All right. I'm sorry, guys. This was like, it kind of puts me off because I do stuff like this because I'm passionate about it. I care about kids. I love kids. You know what I'm saying? I just try to help. But this, I can't, like, I don't want to read it to, I feel like talking about stuff like this, it damages the soul. It does. It definitely taints the soul. And I know that I do a true crime podcast and reinvestigate and stuff like that, but it just does things. Like this is, all right, let's focus. All right. So her body was presumably to be discovered. It didn't say initially where, but we know that it is actually around this general area. All right. I want to stay focused. Let's stay focused. We must stay focused. I did show you the picture of this specific area right here. Let's go to the street view. And if we go north, the house that was located on the right side coincides with this video right here.
The Orange County Sheriff's Office and the Osceola County Sheriff's Office, they are the four agencies that were out there investigating. They are looking for clues, looking for the body of 13-year-old Madeline Soto, and then they tell us that they will also be doing this until they find her body for the remainder of the weekend. So the St. Cloud Police Department posting online this information in regards to the prime suspect in this case that is.
Read the dates below his picture. Why? What's in the 6 foot. Oh my God. An affidavit and sworn complaint have this day presented to me, the honorable judge, in order within it is allegedly that on between February 20th, 2022 to December 3rd, So we were right. He's been doing this for this poor girl. He's been doing this for a while. Technically, in 2 weeks, it will be 2 years exactly. He has been doing this. That would be. He's been doing this for 2 years. You sick motherfucker. You guys are absolutely amazing in the comments. Thank you. I appreciate you. Breezy, do me a favor. I just accept you on Discord. Private message me real quick. I want to ask you a question. Actually, go on. No. Go on Facebook and do that. Private message me on Facebook, Breezy, real quick, please. I'm not gonna lie. I'm really pissed off because I read something else that wasn't that. I guess I didn't click Breezy's PDF. It was something different. I didn't read that, but it just threw me off reading that. I'm so sorry. This is not the type of podcast that I do. My energy is a little off, and I do apologize. Please forgive me. I'm so sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody that's watching Novesity, it doesn't sit right with me. I'm a thinker, but I'm a doer. So if I know that I had him in 5 minutes in a room, energy will be different. You know what I'm saying? But I can't say certain things as it'll violate, policy. I'm a doer type of man. And, him, I just wish that, like, you're hurting a disabled, small baby. You know what I'm saying? That is this evil thing. Rub me the wrong, like, it just like you're so fake here, bro. You're so fake. You're so fake, bro. Like, you're just a fake. You're fake, bro. You hurt this mother's daughter, bro. She looked so sweet and nice, and anybody and everybody had nothing good but great things to discuss, especially during the vigil. People said nothing but nice things, bro. And I'm going to be honest with you. This is a part of me that I don't like to do this. I'm going to be real with y'all. A part of me, I don't want my soul to be infected by this type of stuff. But knowing that the things that he did,
Little girl, help them find Maddie. Where is Maddie?
And the sheriff thinks that answer will be found in Kissimmee, which is why Orange County is now turning over their investigation to Kissimmee police.
And of course, the Orange County Sheriff's Office, all of our support personnel will be available and will still be assisting in this investigation.
Now, jail officials say Sterns will face a judge tomorrow morning, and meanwhile, they're asking anybody with any information that may lead to the recovery of Maddie to please give the Orange County Sheriff's Office or Crime Line a call. We're live in Orlando. Matt Trezza, Fox 35 News.
Thanks, Matt. Maddie was a student at Hunters Creek Middle School. Her classmates there are now grappling with this latest update. Fox 35's Randy Hildreth joins us live from outside the school tonight. And Randy, we heard there's going to be a prayer vigil there.
Yeah, so many people just impacted by the devastating news that we learned today. Just this morning, the school posted a digital version of her missing persons flyer on their Facebook page, again, hoping that she be found safe. But tonight, that hope is diminishing. In just a few hours, community members are expected to gather near Maddie's middle school for that prayer vigil, praying for more answers because, again, we still do not know where Maddie's body is.
Okay, so I played that video for you because in that video, this was about a couple days old, not that old, but it was before getting her body. It was before that vigil was being held where he was about to get arrested. During that affidavit, it said that this has been going on for 2 years. She has been going through this for 2 years. And in my mind, I'm wondering, like, again, I know guys, you keep telling me that y'all believe the mother did it. Some of y'all believe that. Some of y'all don't believe the mother did it. Did it or know about it or any information. I don't know. I cannot tell you that. Do I believe so? Probably not. But if this has been going on for 2 years, I'm wondering like how the mother didn't know. You know, I'm not saying that she has anything to do with this. I'm just wondering how you don't know this was going on in your household. And the reason why I'm telling you that is because it's within the household. The videos and photos were taken, it showed that it was within the house. And she has so many things that's wrong with her that not once your daughter has indicated or showed or even verbally said any indication, anything, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to try to get an interview with somebody who is close to this case. I hope you guys will be here. I need to understand a little more than this. Breezy, thank you so much for this comment. You will never be infected. You are here to help those in need. And yeah, that's all I want to do. I want to help. That's all. You're bringing awareness. No, I sent you a direct. Don't know. Oh, Jamie Starr, you didn't have to. I appreciate that. Whoever did that, I'm sorry. I'm so focused right now. I didn't even. Mallory Shelton, thank you so much. Mallory Shelton in the chat.
Spoke to one of the organizers. He says it's not affiliated with the school district or Maddie's family. He says it's just an opportunity for the community to come together to pray for Maddie, for her mom, and really pray for each other because so many people have been touched by this story.
We still hope for the best.
Oh, this was the guy that was in the Pastor Hector, right? He was cool, man. He was cool. He was cool. Jamie Starr, thank you so much. I'll read that in a second, okay? Yeah, no, that girl was crying in the video. Let me tell you something, Tiffany. He needs to stay locked up. Let me tell you something. You don't understand. Once the word is out in jail, why he is there, he's done, y'all. He's done. You guys don't understand what they're gonna. This is not in the movies. This is not a video game. This ain't theater. This ain't for theatric purposes. That man is not going to survive in jail. I'm telling you that right now. You know what I should do? I have a friend who's a correction officer, and I would love to do in person, half screen interview. I want to know what's going to go down for people like him. Would you guys like to see that? I would like to. I would pay him for his time. If that's okay with you guys. My brother did 12 years, honey. He's effed up in the pen. Candle, really? Cat, really? Did he do something? You know what? I got a lot of intelligent people in the chat who's willing to actually talk about something similar in their life like this. Really? The mother, she worked overnights. He did that. He wanted to. Judy, the mother worked. You see, you guys get information that I don't know. If it's truthful, if you got, you know, I would like for you to back that up with some testimonies. But if you have any proof of that, if she did work overnights, then I can see how she possibly could have never known. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, guys. Let me get to super chats real quick. Candy Shop with the 5 super chat says, look, I withheld SA abuse for several years and never spoke about it. Candy Shop says, I'm so sorry that you went through that, Candy Shop. I'm sorry. Again, this is not me saying that, you know, people are saying that and I'm trying to understand. You know, I don't understand this. I don't understand, like, there's certain things that what some of the comments are saying, how they believe that. But, you know, it's speculation, you know. We have to respect what people believe. Angel is waiting, says with the 5 super chat. Novesity, I am quarantined due to having the measles in. So happy to have your content. Oh my gosh, Angel, I hope you get better. That's insane. He will not go into general population. How? His whole entire sentence? He committed homicide. Hold on. Wait a minute. Can somebody tell me who works in can somebody tell me? I would love to. Let's go to Discord. Call me. Text me. I want to know. Anybody in the field, I would love to talk to you. He will go in a unit with people who have similar charges. Amanda, that's true? Whoa.
And we understand that there's a grief process. And so the purpose of tonight, again, is to come together as one, to pray for closure. Pray for closure. What? In this case, for the mother and the family members, the community, because that's all we can pray for right now. Closure, a lot of strength and hope for the family.
Now, Orange County Public Schools Superintendent released this statement this afternoon saying, quote, I am heartbroken to hear from the Orange County Sheriff's Office.
Tracy said the prison is not actually going to protect them. I actually would like to know this information. Yes, I did, Clara. I did catch the dates. It was from the 22nd to current. Yes, so he's been doing this to the poor girl for a long time. My question is, if he has been SAing this girl for this long, guys, do you think that some of her friends know about this? Friends are not going to say anything. That's her friend. She's going to tell them to keep it a secret. You know what I'm saying? This is, I kind of want to know this. You cannot do this hyper stuff here? Okay. Starry Night? Damn, Starry Night? Oh, so he's been doing this for more than 2 years? It didn't say 2 years. It said March to current time. You have a best friend who worked at jail? Breezy, call him up real quick. I want to know, what is it like for people like him? Guys, if you know anybody who worked as a correction officer, I want to give them an interview live right now on Novesity. Right now.
Tragic.
Right now. I really want to know. I really want to know.
Okay.
The rest of the interview is right here.
Jen, is there anything else that you'd like to add? But that's just so heartbreaking to be celebrating her 13th birthday, and then the very next day, that's the last you've seen of her.
Yeah.
I mean, where do you go now? Are you gonna go out there and search or look, or what is are you sticking by the phone? Are you what are you doing?
I'm staying at home, staying by the phone, hoping she just appears. I know my entire family is out looking. They've all spread a bunch of flyers. I've had people contact me that they've gone to the international airport to spread flyers, to Amtrak, to Greyhound, just any way that if someone's taken her and they're trying to take her, just to show her face, just to make sure, she's not being taken against her will.
Okay, Candy Shop said something here. If you're on YouTube, do me a favor, hit the subscribe button, even if you're on a TV, a console, a phone, a computer, laptop. If you can't find the subscribe button, hit my face, the logo, and then or it should be right next to it. Just hit the subscribe button. I would appreciate that very, very much. You don't want to see the boyfriend's photo no more, Craig? I felt that, Craig. I felt that. Candy Shop says something. What is that burning? Craig says that, Candy says, I was locked up with a violent offender, and one was a woman who dressed her son up and prostituted him out for drug money. So yes, they keep them separate. What? You was locked up with someone who dressed their son as a What? Candy Shop, thank you for sharing that. I appreciate that. Yes, the warrant date was March 20th to the December, but we don't know if he did other things. It's only from what the phone tells us. You guys understand that? Guys, you're looking at the dates of when they knew about it. He didn't confess. They found out. So you only know the dates of when it was told to us. The phone, guys, never put focal point on what is, in this sense, is tangible. It's a phone. But you're not thinking about what he did when he thought, oh, I can record this. Do you understand what I'm saying? It could have been before. It could have been right when he met the daughter. You understand what I'm saying? Golden with the 499 super chat. Thank you. It says, no, what do you do is important. Wait. Oh, what you do is important. You are a voice for the victims. You give us hope when you illuminate these evils. Oh, man. Golden, I appreciate that so much. Thank you for that. That means a lot. Thank you so much. Guys, you guys sent... thank you. Thank you guys so much. Big shout out to Breezy, Keiko, Nicole, Starry Night on YouTube. I appreciate you very much. Yeah, Bear, I'm not going to be able to sleep
And
tonight.
you mentioned ADHD. Was there anything else maybe mentally going on or that you knew of?
A lot.
She does suffer from anxiety, and once upon a time she was diagnosed with autism. We had her
Brained, maybe?
reevaluated.
Okay.
We had her reevaluated a few months ago, actually, and they told us no, she didn't have autism, but she did have some autistic traits. She did have ADHD, some autistic traits, but not autism. So I'm not sure where to leave with that, because one doctor said she did and one doctor saying she doesn't, and I don't know. She's just...
I'm going to say she does. 100%. I mean, it's like saying you would want to go with some... If one doctor is saying she is, the next doctor is saying she's showing signs, but she's not, you're leaning towards more of autistic. The guy harmed a girl with a disability. End of subject. I want to get to this matter right here. Just wait for the medical examiner notes. So what I can say about this comment is, all we can do is wait for a medical examiner, but it has already been confirmed of the acts that he did upon her. You understand that, Candy? The medical examiner is going to tell us who did it and how. Who did it and how. Do not let me bring up all the other cases that we talked about. Because I could bring up 1, 2, and 3. I could bring up every single one that we talked about. And I'm not, this sounds like an egotistic thing to say. I am not. I'm humbled. But I tell you, when we talk about cases, we look at what the investigators, detectives say in their initial statement. I told you that this was brutal. You know why? Because they use words, use context clues, guys. When they immediately stumbled upon her, they already knew. And what happened? What did we find out 2 days later? She was beaten, brutally beaten by a heavy object. Laken Riley. With this one, do not even dare let me discuss about this one. Audrey Cunningham, may she rest in peace. God bless her soul. What an angel of God. I don't know who ties a rock to someone and find without clothes. That's a bad indication already. Context clues. We must move on. He was sent to a whole detention center by a man that's not even his son. Yet we cannot even find his body. Should I say anything further? Oh, wow. Oh my God, I got over 100 text messages. Oh, shit. Okay. My son was diagnosed with oh my gosh, Mary, I'm so sorry to hear about that. Jamie Starr with the Venmo says, I heard an interview from Stephan's former roommate, and he said Stephan's had disgusting photos of underage. Wait a minute. Hold on. Jamie Starr, that's a very good Venmo dono. Thank you so much. This is why I tell people, thank you. Whoever sends super chats, directs, that you're supporting the channel, and I'm humbled and I thank you. You don't have to. It's not mandatory. But when doing that, you made me find out things that I didn't know. I want everybody in the chat. Is this true? Did what Jamie said is true? Because people said they saw the video. I heard an interview from Stephan's former roommate, and he said Stephan had disgusting photos of underage thing, I need to know if you know that he said that. Is that true? Did that individual say that? Because in my mind, in my brain, I would first say, excuse me, sir, how do you know and why didn't you report this? Am I right or am I wrong? Would you, if you found that, I would have been like, sir, excuse me, roommate or not, why haven't you? No, you don't have to find it, guys. I got the video. You don't have to look for it. I got it already. We're all good here. Why haven't you reported? You know what? If you would have reported this, he would have got arrested and you could, let me shut up. I'm not going to say those words. I just wish that you could have reported this roommate of his, because he would have been in a different place in which maybe, just maybe, in a different universe, she could have still been here. Because if what you're saying is true, that a roommate said that, hey, he had explicit images before, CP is illegal throughout the United States. and you get time for that, he would have never bumped into her mother. The destination point, the avenue, the path would have never crossed. You ever heard of the butterfly effect? That would have initialized if you would have opened your mouth, is what I'm saying you. Fucking Christ. You know what I guess is actually true. The saying is true. If you see something, say something. Crystal Paul with the 5 super chat says, no, when I found out about my ex SA'd my daughter, I had to be medicated and could barely talk. This is why I feel the mom is so. Crystal, I'm so sorry again, and I remember you telling me about this. Is he in jail? Is your ex in jail? Yes or no? Wait, you told me that answer. You told me no, he's not in jail. He's not in jail. Oh, shit. Oh, shoot. So it's true. Okay, somebody said they just confirmed that he actually did say that. He actually... Damn. I mean, I thank him for coming out, though. I thank him for coming out. Chris says, check the SA registry. Chris, what I just found out about that is that they're not all registered. I mean, look at what happened to Audrey's, poor Audrey. Poor Audrey. By the way, where's MJ in the chat? MJ, she said, thank you for all your dedication and work. MJ Teagan on YouTube. Hope this helps you follow your dream to do what you love full time. And we appreciate your integrity and honor. You're truly talented and unique. And thank you for giving us information or journalism. Mallory Shelton with the big donor. Mallory, thank you so much, Mallory. I appreciate you. You guys are super kind today, man. I don't deserve this. Exactly. Just like ex-husband, ex-wife told me about his accusations. When they were married, if she had told me, my daughter would have been safe. This is terrible, man. I'm really sorry to hear about that. That's not something easy for somebody could oh no, I'm so sorry about that. That is not easy. That is not easy to deal with.
Now, with breaking news.
That's not easy to deal with.
Welcome back to Good Day Orlando on this Friday morning. It is good to see you this morning. I'm Danielle Knox. We do indeed start with breaking news here at this 9:30 half-hour mark.
So we want to get right out to Fox 35's Amanda McKenzie. She is live this morning from outside the Osceola County Jail. And Amanda, we know that there's been some maneuvering. What happened?
Well, just in the past few minutes, we were outside of the Osceola County Jail as Stephan Sterns was transported from the Orange County Jail here to Osceola County. We were right here as he was taken out of the patrol car and brought inside to be processed. Then he was brought quickly back out. I was able to shout several questions to him about Maddie. At one point, he was shaking his head from left to right as if saying no, but did not want to look at us or acknowledge us or answer any of our questions. He was then driven to the back here where there is this fence, and he was brought into the back. You can hear me shouting some of those questions in that video. Stephan Sterns did look tired, and he did look somewhat quiet. We do know that he has asked for an attorney in this case. He has not admitted to anything. He refused to go to the courtroom yesterday for his first appearance. It does remain to be seen if this is just a transfer of charges to Osceola County or if there could be new charges pending. That is something we're going to continue to check on throughout the day now that he is being booked here at the Osceola County Jail. Reporting live this morning, Amanda McKenzie, Fox 35 News.
Amanda, if we could just chat with you for a few seconds, if you could give us a little bit of an update now. So if folks at home, if they've not been following closely, so the reason that he was in Osceola County initially is because he has a house in Kissimmee, is that right? But they believe that Maddie disappeared from Orange County. That's why we're doing the back and forth.
Yes, absolutely. So his home with his girlfriend, who is the mother of Maddie, they live in Kissimmee. This is where alleged crimes occurred, according to evidence found on his cell phone depicting a sexual battery and possession of sexual child abuse material. Those are the charges he is currently facing. He has not been charged with the disappearance of Maddie at this time, but this has also reached into Orange County. That's where he was picked up and put into jail there. So that is why we are both having this case in Orange and Osceola County, but it does remain to be seen if there are any potential new charges, since this is a very active investigation. As far as what we know,
he is definitely going to get more charges added to him. Absolutely. This is not over. This is not over. I promise you this is not over. Mrs. Maverick says he will go to PC, but he will protective custody, but he will get caught. I was a prison wife for 8 years. Damn. I like get caught, like obviously by other people, right? Amanda with the 199. Thank you for the super chat, guys. I appreciate you. Says he's been S8 for years, in my opinion. He got caught in 2022. How did he get caught? They didn't know about it until they found the evidence on the phone. He only got caught by his roommate, correct? Is that correct? They have to wait for the autopsy. Absolutely. Yes, Becky's correct. Yes. Absolutely. I'm telling you, y'all, it seems to be that if she was in the car going to school, Precious Carmilla with the 200 stars, thank you so much. Oh, Marcy Lynn became a supporter over at Facebook. Remember, guys, you can hit the dollar sign at YouTube or the sign at the bottom on Facebook. You can join the family here at Novesity. My name is Nov. And when you get yourself a badge, like you see all my people, if you have a crown or a badge or Facebook and YouTube, put some W's in the chat and let them know what they get. You get crazy amount of perks. You get priority in the chat. I just found out today you actually get priority in the comments in a posted video. Didn't know that. And I'm the one that creates the perks, but I guess you get that perk too. And you just get a whole bunch of other stuff. So join the family. We have our own members group, and I made a post like that on YouTube and Facebook today. And I'm going to make another post tomorrow. And we got an exclusive live video only for members and Facebook next week. So let's get ready for that, all right? I would appreciate it if you could hit the subscribe button, the follow, like, you guys name it. I would appreciate it. That helps a lot too. So he threw away the book bag and her clothes, or his or her. So, okay. So when he on his way to take her to school is when I said this earlier, he must have done something. He must have done something between there. Something was done. And I believe that's when he committed the act of murder. 100%, because they found out that he didn't drop her off. And they said, also, let's put 2 and 2 together, everyone. Also, they said that they saw her body, lifeless in the car while he was driving. That pretty much would sum it up for me. That would sum it up for me. Can you put the birthday video up? Okay, I'll put the birthday video up.
Oh,
I was going to watch this new video, but I guess I could do that.
In the
the birthday video, this is terrible because this was the next day she was correct, right? Let me look at the timeline real quick. Yep, she was, oh my God, this poor baby girl died the next day. Energy and time. Something happened in that car. Something happened in that car. Something happened in the car. Something happened. Something happened in that car, chat. Something happened in that car. I don't know. I don't know. Why wasn't her mom there? Somebody said her mom works overnight. So in the morning, her mother would have not been there. I see why people are saying no. He killed her that night on her birthday. Wait a minute. The mother, but that's a Sunday, guys. She didn't. That's a Sunday. She's there. 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 Chat, wait a minute. 20 Sunday 22nd. She left her phone, but sent a text message. Oh, God. This investigation work is just like, whoa. It's correct. Yes, I know. Yeah. Oh, my apologies. Okay, it's from the 12th. My apologies. Okay, this is the 12th. Oh, the birthday candle. I can see it. Thank you for the correct. I mean, the point still stands. The point, it doesn't because that's not. This is her 12th birthday, so she didn't have anything on the 12th. Got you. So this was, I get it now. My apologies, everyone. I got that incorrect. This is the birthday before. This is the birthday before. My apologies. I can see it right now. Thank you so much for that correction. Yes, that's a very good catch. Breezy, excellent job. Excellent job. That was the 12th. But regardless of the video or not, she was still, this video, wait a minute. Hold on. No, wait a minute. It was still going on. It was still going on. With this birthday, remember, this was going on March 20th, but that's recorded on the phone. We don't know what he did before March. So during the time of this video, it was in the middle of it happening. Oh, shit. So I can see why people believe that it happened in the middle of the night because on Monday, they found her body, but she got dressed for school. And he just, here's what I believe. And this is my theory. And I'm going based on him actually throwing out stuff that she took. If he was to do that act on her that day of her birthday, and then the next day he takes her to school and dresses her up and ends up throwing the stuff out from where he had it, I don't think it will go that deep. I think that something happened in the car, and let me tell you why. He took her stuff and threw it away. He could have done that in the house. He didn't. He went back and threw it away in the dumpster. You get what I'm saying? He went through all the lengths to getting her dressed and packing her book bag while she was been dead? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. No. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Nicole Holder with the one gifted sub. Nicole, I appreciate you. You don't have to. Adriana, she said, I hate to even say this, but I was wondering if she was pregnant. That's why he unalived her. Karma will find him in jail. Okay, everybody keeps talking about this. All right. It is a possibility that she can get pregnant at her age. Yes, it's a possibility. It is a possibility. But here's what I can say. How could he have known that she was pregnant without her even knowing what was wrong with her? You get what I'm saying? I am so hungry and thirsty. Ugh. You get what I'm saying? How would the little girl know? And wouldn't she tell her mother before her mother's boyfriend? It sounds like something went down in the car. Something happened in the car. He got pissed off and accidentally wiped her. That's what it sounds like. That's what it sounds like. Because if it was premeditated, he would have been wiped his phone. He wiped his phone because it was evidence of something he committed. Thank you so much for the super chat. You guys are sending very good super chats. This is why the super chats are so good. Thank you, YouTube and Facebook for the stars. Cyrax, I love your name, by the way. I can't pin your super chat. It doesn't allow me to. Says, make it make sense as to why mom said phone was left at home. But later she said she was waiting for a text or call. Then we dropped her off. Okay, Cyrax, that is a very good super chat because I was confused on the affidavit. Remember when the mother said that she leaves her phone and she's forgetful? But then the affidavit, it says that she always communicated with friends and family on her whereabouts. That is what confuses me. That is what confuses me. And the affidavit exactly says that. There's so many holes to this. I can't even focus on this, man. There's so many holes in this. I can see why a lot of people, and including me, are just confused. It's tough. Glad I found you. Can you please try to use SA rather than CP? A child can't consent, and that's important. You're wrong, Sonny. I use both terminologies. That's completely different. CP is something different from SA. I use it both distinctly and within their own defined matters. For instance, example, quote, as I said, quote, they found CP on his phone. She was SA'd. I think I use the terminologies correctly, but I don't say anything terrible or, I don't want to get in trouble or anything. People are saying she was 2 months pregnant. I cannot say she is, guys. This hasn't been confirmed. Oh, Mallory Jane. You could comment that, by the way. Lucky that I seen that on Discord. Mallory Jane, the one who sent the Venmo, said a good question. I was wondering if he drugged her up. Oh, shit. He did say she was sleepy. Ooh, so you guys are very, very smart. This is why I like communicating with the chat. This is why I like communicating with the chat. Madeline was reported missing on Monday night. However, the cops, since she may have been already dead during her final sighting. She may have been already dead. Sterns, who had been identified as the prime suspect in her murder, was arrested on CP charges and SA after police recovered photos and videos. Oh, God, she looked okay. She was walking towards the school. I went on my day. We don't know where she could have been, he says. Oh, my God. He added, it just keeps coming in waves. Reality keeps hitting We don't know where she is. We don't know if she's safe. It's a living nightmare. I just want to wake up. Deputies say that they believe Madeline was never dropped off and was dead before then. They said Sterns allegedly moved her body in the morning hours of Monday after killing her and kissing me. Wait, oh shit, chat, look at this. They said Sterns allegedly moved her body in the morning hours of Monday after killing her in. Wait. Kissing me. Oh, shit. In the early hours of Castilla Park. He could have done it. He did it at the complex. They said they have something that tied to the homicide, and whatever it is, they used those words to say that he did it in Kiss Me. Oh shit. It wasn't the Churchill School. He wasn't even. It happened here. Holy shit. So I tell people to read details. I tell people this all the time. Read, that's why he drove far. That makes sense. I understand now. Wow. I just found this out, which, okay. I thought it was, all right. I am going to go to that location right now, everyone. We are going to go to that location right now. I'm going to try to see if I could enter the location. I can't. It doesn't let me view the parking lot in any manner whatsoever. I can't jump into, oh, there it is. Okay, I got it. So this is the street view. So they lived, so he did it here. It is, oh, it's where it's not where he dropped it off. It's where it happened. It's where it happened. Whatever proof they have, guys, I don't know what the fuck they found. I don't know what they found, but they said that I didn't read that article. By the way, that article came out just a few hours ago. So they have something that I don't know. And there it goes. All right. There we go. This is the house they live in. I found it, but I cannot enter it. It's right down here. There it is. Okay. It's a gated community. It's gated. MJ said with the $4.99, he would have carried her body to the car, though. So it has to be that he did start the left, right? Oh, MJ. So, okay. It's a possibility he did it in a house. Correct. Now reading that, or within the car around that area. Adriana, okay, hold on, Adriana. I'm going to highlight your comment because okay, Adriana, where's your comment at? Adriana, where's your comment? Adriana, your comment isn't showing for me to pin it. Adriana, you said he killed her at home and carried her to the car, according to the police. You said according to the police. Where did you read that at? That is said according to the police, because I never read that. Can you please share that document or where that the police stated that? Because I have never read that according to the police. Dion says the bloody clothes were in the backpack. They said it was separate. They said, oh, that I don't know. If that's true, it was just wait, bloody clothes. Bloody clothes in a backpack. Where are you guys hearing this from? Breezy, can you I want Breezy and Keiko to join the waiting lobby. Can you join the waiting lobby for me? Thank you for these super chats, guys. I appreciate you. Netta says, could she have talked about a boy she liked in a sicko and he got pissed off? So the mother said that she did have somebody that she liked, a crush in the car. Yes, I did hear about that. To message you. She needs to do that on Facebook. Breezy, it needs to happen on Facebook. Hey, ladies, how's it going?
Hey.
Hey, so a reason why I'm telling you guys to both come in is because you obviously has done research in this case just as much as I have. Now, some of these super chats, and thank you both for the super chats. I appreciate that. It's a little like I can't. I don't know if I believe all of them. I cannot knock them off, but I can. I want to keep in mind you're live on air, by the way. The bloody clothes in the backpack, has that ever been confirmed in any way?
I have not seen that, but I don't know. I can start doing some research.
I
thought it was they were separated.
So what was separated was the laptop and the backpack.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But
I haven't heard anything about clothes.
Yeah, because blood would have been said to us, like anything bloodied would have been mentioned.
Right.
Yes. Yeah, that I don't know about. And also another comment, and I'm going to read this to you guys. My apologies. Adria Cunnings says he killed her at home and carried her to the car, according to the police.
I do know that they said they know that she was killed in Kissimmee. They don't know if it was actually in the apartment. It's the last I knew, but they do know that she was killed in Kissimmee versus anywhere else.
Right, that's what I know. Press conference.
Okay. And real quick, while I have you, I just sent you a super chat. There is somebody trying to get in touch with you. That was a sergeant that works in the jails that would talk to you about their time if they're arrested or whatever, like if they're in confinement.
Okay, yeah. Are they in the chat right now on YouTube or Facebook?
Yeah, YouTube. Hold on. Christine Ingram. I just sent you a super chat. She's been trying to get in touch with you.
Let me see. There are so many people.
It's Christine Ingram. Christine Ingram, can you just know real quick just so we can find you?
Just clothes and backpack are in dumpster, Des says. Okay, Des, thank you. Oh my God, tampering with evidence, hiding the crime. That's another charge.
I just sent the name to you. I'm going through and searching articles right now for clothes.
Okay. Can you connect with her to bring her on Discord? Can you do that?
Of course.
Thank you so much. Keiko, thank you so much. You guys are both incredible. I appreciate that. Trust me, I'm paying attention to you both. I appreciate you.
We got you.
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you so much.
All right. Bye.
All right, guys. Can I get some W's in the chat for Keiko, please, and Breezy? Wonderful people. Keiko and Breezy, thank you so much for your. Yeah, they have. Since I was on this case, I was delayed on this case. They have been heavy on this, as much as a lot of people too. So if you ever send me information on Facebook or Discord, Des also, anybody, if you send any information on the Discord under Madeline Soto, I just appreciate you, even on Facebook. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you, Crystal, for that super chat. I appreciate that. Abuse of a corpse is another charge common. Reality wins is absolutely correct. Reality wins. You're correct. You're correct. That is abuse of a corpse and also moving a corpse. Two different charges that we learned about. Good catch. Good catch. Yes, W's. Look at all those W's. Oh my gosh. Look at all that. Look at all those W's. Look at all those W's. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Why I can't do the W? You can't do the W's, the one with the keyboard, is because it's for members only. Oh, I didn't say that. If you become a member, you get emojis in the chat. It's customized. Like I made the emojis for you to use. Facebook, thank you so much. Whose house is it? It's right over here. I can't get in it. I can't access it. It happened. It happened here, guys. This is where it happened. I cannot access. Tennessee Sean with the $2 super chat carried her out to the house on Monday morning. I don't know if it did it in the house or in the parking lot. I don't know. I don't know. But this is it, guys. This is the way to the house that I do not. In order for you to get in, like I don't have any way to get in here. It's not accessible whatsoever. Even if I come back here, the house is not accessible. I can't get in the house. It's not letting me. Yeah. Breezy, is she there? Hello, Nikki. This is No from Novesity. How are you? Nikki?
Hey.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, how's it going?
Going pretty good. Going pretty good. Thank you so much. I appreciate you being here. I really do appreciate that. Shout out to Breezy in the chat, W's in the chat. So, are you new here?
No, I've been watching you for over 4 years.
4 years?
Yep.
Really?
Yeah. I'm a big fan. Love what you do. You do a great job. I love coming here for factual information. Every time you come on, I drop what I'm doing and I come in here.
Oh, Nikki, that's so sweet of you. I thank you for your continued support. I really do appreciate you.
Of course.
Thank you. So, have you been following this case as I've been discussing it?
Yeah, like I've been listening to what you've been saying. The part that I could really chime in on would be like the incarceration part of it, because I was a sergeant for a couple of years. My husband was a sergeant for 10 years in a state penitentiary. So, and we also had a mental illness unit in the prison. So what would typically happen is in the prison that I worked at, we had a lot of essayers, a lot. And most of the time, and I'm going to try to speak about this particular case, like, censored, because I know we're on YouTube and stuff. But we had one perpetrator that essayed an 8-month-old baby girl. And he was going around bragging about it in the prison. I don't know why he would brag about it, but he was sick. He would brag about it, and yes, it was an 8-month-old. The poor baby had to almost, pass in the hospital. And so some of the other inmates would try to get him, but then as soon as that happened, they put him in protective custody. And then he just chilled with the other SAers. Like, they tend to stick together in prison.
Okay, so hold on, I'm gonna stop you there. And thank you so much for using those, those acronyms. I want to, I don't want to use any harsh terminologies on Facebook or YouTube. I appreciate you for actually acknowledging that. Second thing, that is terrible. It's disgusting. And thank you for doing your service into helping keep these individuals in check. Another thing, he did this disgusting act. So he was in the general population for some time before he was in. Is it solitary confinement? What is it exactly?
Yeah, so they usually put them in some sort of like solitary confinement, or they'll ship them. Like what happens is when someone gets arrested, they get put in the county jail, right? And then depending on how they're sentenced, so if they're given like over a year, they usually get put in federal or state, depending on what their crime is or whatever, right? So in this case, he was assigned to be in the state prison. So what they do is they put them in like a reception center. So based off of just different factors, I guess, of the case or whatever, then they decide which prison they're going to put them in. If that doesn't work out for some reason, so like in his case, it worked out for him because our prison had a mental illness unit. So even though he was in general population for a little while, he was in Gen Pop for probably, I would say, 2 months before the others started to, get onto him, and they hear about his story because he was bragging about it all around. Then they put him in that mental illness unit, and in that unit, he was there by himself, had his own cell. It was air conditioned. It's like terrible because Gen Pop had no air conditioning. They had barely any fans. Like the fans wouldn't even work. The showers wouldn't even work. Like it was just disgusting, and it was infested, like whatever. And these are people that like did stupid things. Not all of them. Some of them did do other things like pass people away. Yes, that was terrible. But even people who just like shoplifted or whatever, they were in that condition. Meanwhile, he got to go to the mental illness unit where he had air conditioning, he had running water, it was clean. There were not really many bugs or anything. He had like the best food. Yeah.
So you mean to tell me that someone could act mentally unstable and get the best treatment as an excusable, like their unexcusable homicide or disgusting acts, they get treated like this because of their decayed mental state?
Yes, that's true. Yeah. So a lot of the time, sometimes the mental health professionals that worked there that evaluate them, sometimes they'll catch on and they'll know that like someone's faking it, but it's very rare because I guess they're scared to deny them that, because if something happens to them, I guess in Gen Pop, like they try to harm themselves. And if they succeed and they've been telling them that that's what they've been thinking of doing, and they don't like put them in the mental health unit, then I guess maybe it falls back on them. But the prison system, honestly, just all around it's corrupt and crazy. Like you would not even believe half of the stuff that goes on in there.
So you mean to tell me if this guy on my screen, this disgusting guy, pleads, let's just say, I don't know if I'm saying it right, insanity or some type of mental disorder, he will have a nice treatment compared to general population?
If he went to, because I worked in Florida State Prison, if he was in that Florida state system, then yeah, he would be fine. Like they would put him in PC, protective custody. He would be protected. Sometimes what happens is though, if he's like, when they first come in, if they're not in protective custody right away, if they're in Gen Pop, some COs or some correctional officers will actually turn a blind eye and let these guys get beat up or whatever.
Okay, that's what I wanted to ask you. Hold on. And yeah. I think I may be correct on this. Since this case is nationwide, is there a possibility that people are already going to know that he's going to enter that specific place where this guy, since he's nationwide, they're going to know?
Yeah, so we had, we did have one case of someone who actually, his case was so high profile because he did something in a theater. He unalived people. And, the case was, it was completely viral. Like,
wait a minute. Is it that case where that guy shut up that movie theater, or am I wrong?
You're correct. I just wasn't sure if I could use the word.
Wait a minute. Time out. You're talking about that guy. I remember this. This happened years ago, correct?
Yeah, the Batman.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
He went to your to your facility?
Yeah, so his case went so high profile that he wound up going into the private part of the prison, like the mental illness unit. And he was kept away, like tucked away or whatever. And then so many of the officers, unfortunately, are not very professional. And they divulged this information to other people, disclosed this information, and then it got out that that's where he was at, and they had to take him away. But yeah. It depends on how profile the case is. Yeah, that can happen. Yeah.
Okay. I that's crazy. I didn't know that I didn't know that happened. I did not know that happened.
Yeah, I didn't know I had no idea that could even that was even a possibility before I worked there. I didn't even know that if a case is so high profile, they can actually do that. I didn't even know that.
Okay, let me ask you a question. I didn't know. I remember me hearing that it was a shooting in a movie theater with Batman. I didn't know. I didn't know where. It was before I even did all this. I didn't know where it was, what state. I didn't know anything about any of this. I didn't know anything. So I remember me hearing that like it was on the news. It happened where he shot up a theater. I just know about that, and it was. I just Googled it. I'm trying to find the guy with the orange hair. I just Googled it. So when it comes to these cases, now since this case is pretty high, is he gonna have a special treatment or will he go into general population?
I guess it depends on how it works out. I don't know what like in that what's that was in it was in Osceola, right?
Sorry,
where this happened?
Florida. Yes, Florida. Yes.
Yeah, so if it's in Florida, I would think that if he expresses enough to the administrative staff at the prison that he feels like his life is in danger, they will definitely put him in PC.
Oh, that's unfortunate. I wanted him to go to general population.
No, they won't. They won't do like if he really expresses that, and he seems like he's going to take that route because he's a coward. You saw he didn't even show up he waived his right for the appearance and all that.
Correct. He did.
And so being that he did that, he's obviously a coward. He can't even face. And I think like in the clip, because I also do have a degree in psychology. In the clip when he was talking in the news, when he was trying to look so brokenhearted and he was like crying and, he said he felt guilty and all that. To me, I feel like he really, at that time, he knew he messed up. He knew and he didn't feel sorry for what he did. He'll feel sorry for what he's going to be facing now for the rest of his life.
He feels sorry he got caught. That's what it is.
Yeah. Like he's scared. He doesn't know. Now his future is uncertain. All he knows is that he's going to go to jail. But has he been to jail for that reason before? No, so he doesn't know like what's going to happen to him in jail. And I think he's scared. Yeah, I think he's just very scared of what can happen to him in jail.
Okay. Well, it does suck that I know he's going to go to general. He deserves more than that, especially what he did. He didn't just only SA'd a minor. He committed a homicide act against someone with a disability and who didn't get to have no one to talk to about. It just pisses me off. It really irks. It just irks me so bad.
Yeah, and even though a lot of people don't regret it, because like I have asked inmates there before when I was there, do you regret like this one guy? He made his wife pass away, right, unalived her, and he told me he would do it again and again and again if he had the chance.
Oh my gosh, it's disgusting. Okay, yeah, that's ridiculous. Nikki, thank you so much. I appreciate you coming here, talking, giving us your knowledge and helping out here. And this actually helped so much. So now I know what's going to happen. He's just going to go into protection. So thank you so much. I really appreciate that. And thank you for, doing your duties. Thank you.
Yeah, well, thank you so much for what you're doing, and spreading awareness, and it's very important to have factual information out there. So I really respect what you do and how you do it, and how you treat, every family and every situation and everything, and how you have a lot of respect. I really do appreciate that. And like I said, I've been watching for over 4 years, and I'm going to keep watching.
You're
And if
so
you have any other
sweet.
questions in the future,
Thank you so
yeah, if you
much.
have any other questions in the future, just hit me up, and I'll be more than happy to answer any questions you may have.
Yes, I will. Trust me. Nikki, thank you so much. That's so kind. You have yourself a good night
Yeah.
and enjoy the show, okay?
You too. Alrighty.
All right now.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye. What is going on here? What are you talking? For the individual who tagged me on Twitter telling me this is not what it's called, the reason why I have to say SA and CP is because it's against policy. I cannot say these things on a website where kids watch Pokemon, where kids go look at Fortnite tutorials. You mess. Okay. Dion, guys, thank you so much. Dion with the 990 beans. Thank you. She says, in the police report, it showed some clothing, blankets, shirts, and other items were found in his phone. This is why I think that some of the items from his phone were in her pack. I see what you're saying. There was a section that was completely barred out in the affidavit. I don't know what it was, but that was crucial information. And I know exactly what part you're talking about. Thank you for that catch, though. I appreciate you. Sorry, excuse for a human. Well said, Crystal. Well said. Well said, Crystal. Thank you. Angel said, why is, should not go to, I don't know. Angel, I have no idea why. That's a good question. I don't know. Thank you so much, Angel. I appreciate that. Lena with the 1999. I never saw this color before, Lena. I think you're I don't know if you are the first one, but I never saw this color before. It reminds me of the Novesity executive members. I appreciate that, Lena. Thank you so much for you guys' continued support. Thank you guys for helping me, by the way, with all this stuff. You guys are incredible in the chat. Thank you for all the W's, guys. I appreciate that. It looks like I may have an interview tomorrow. With someone, and I'm going to follow up on this case. Just, will you guys be here with me? Well, I might be on tomorrow or Monday. It's Sunday, so I like to let people spend some time with their family. I might. Will you guys be here? Will you guys get involved with me here in Novesity, talking about true crime, talking about this fake, look at this fake ass. Maximus with the 1999 says, hey, no, sorry if it said earlier already, but who was on the CCTV at the church parking lot? If she was dead already. We said that already. I have no idea what the mom was talking about. That's something we don't know. We don't know about that. Didn't mom say they saw her walking around? Correct. The mom did say that. I can't even answer that question. And I can't even answer that question. The mom did say, play it again? Okay, I will play it again. All right, I'll play it again. I don't know why.
To the school. She crossed the street and walked to school, what we thought walked to school. My boyfriend who drove her to school drove away at that point. It was seen on video footage that she hung out in the parking lot of the church for a few minutes and then got up and walked towards the school.
I have no idea why she said this. And again, I have to say this for legal purpose. I am not saying that she has anything to do with this. Her disappearance, her homicide. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just wondering why she said that. That I don't know why. Maybe she's saying that because he said that. The guy in the back, the murderer, don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know why she said that. This is confusing to me. All right, guys. This is going to be the end of the podcast on the case of this guy who committed a terrible act upon a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful young girl, Madeline Soto, who is sadly taken away from us. We will be waiting for an autopsy coming in the next few weeks. I hope you guys will be here. We'll continue to talk about this case as further details are going to be coming up throughout the week. And plus, we have other cases we have even yet discussed. We haven't discussed about. We have discussed about Madeline. Audrey is still, she's still with us, y'all. She's still with us. Further details of Lake and Riley, stuff we still don't know about. And then the little guy who is still out there, guys, because we don't know where he is going to be baby Elijah View, who is currently, he's still out there. I would love to hear some good news from out of all this from the past 2 weeks. Just be alive, little man. Hang in there. Be strong. Be vigilant. I don't know you, but I love you, man. And this true crime stuff is difficult sometimes, bro. It really is. So I will continue to talk about this. I won't give up on you guys if you don't give up on me, all right? So be in here with me. I love you guys. Precious Camilla, thank you so much for the 200 stars. I appreciate you. Thank you guys for being here. MJ, thank you so much for the super chat. MJ, thank you so much. Guys, thank you for the super chats. My crown members, badge members, my followers, if you're a watcher or anything, just being here supports me. And thank you for being here. I love you guys. Hit the follow, hit the share button. We need 4 more shares. We need 4 more shares over at Facebook. We need how many more likes at? Oh, we need 40 more likes over at YouTube. And then we'll be done. All right? I love you guys. And like I always say, do good, die great. In the realm that I live, it will always be an eye for an eye. Good night, everyone. Until then, I'll see you on the next one.